Hey guys, I'm here to talk about my game art evaluation. In this evaluation, I'll be talking about the format of the video, what shots I used, the editing process, how I shot it, what I gained throughout making the video, and the peer assessment, strongest and weakest points. Also, self-evaluation. The format, I followed the rules. I made sure that each video that I cut pieces out of to put into my video weren't copyright. I checked the video over and over again so I know that it follows the code and conventions of YouTube. How I shot it. The filming went well. I used a common room and I set up the table and chair in position. I got my friend to take pictures of me setting up as a behind the scenes. I used a tripod to stand the camera and I used my friend to keep track of the time on the camera. The changes I had to make was I didn't have the time to do the interview as I planned, because I was planning to do an interview with Connor Casey. But while I was making the film, talking about the topic, when I finished it, it was 7 minutes long. So I wouldn't have had enough time to put the interview in. I also had to cut one part I talked about, which was a game called Red Dead Redemption. Because the video is meant to be 5 minutes long, and I cut it down to 5 minutes and 43 seconds, and that's okay. The editing was planned different because I was planning on showing my face with the images and videos at the top right corner, but I had to put the images and videos in full screen, so I'm showing my face at the beginning and at the end. I would say that it went well. I handled the changes better than I thought I would, but I reckon the video is really good. I really need to keep track of the time and make sure I get everything I want in the videos I want at the right time. The editing process. While I was editing the video, it was fun for me and a big experience for me making this video. What made this fun for me was that I got to make the video about my favourite topic in creative media, game art. I learned how to mesh up other videos to make it look like sense when it changes to the next video. I also learned how to put an intro in and how to perfectly time each video. The editing process, and I'll be describing what each one is and what I did with it and why. I put clips, pictures and head titles of what is in the video. In this screen I'll be talking about what each bars are. For the first one there was a blue bar that goes in the middle, and that is the video of me talking towards the camera about game art. The next clip bar is for the background and like for the music. The pink bars are the pictures and the head title. The first bar on this video I made myself talking about game art. At the beginning is my intro. I put it in, and the pink bar next to it is the title of the documentary. There were some bars in the editing where I put pictures of my drawings I did, and also for the next one was another drawing, and I had to put another screenshot of a black screen to put behind the picture to cover everything behind it. The next bar was the sound bar, and from the videos I messed up and the bottom bar, I added to the video to make it sound better. The videos onto and edit them by cutting the part out with the effects control. I can change the size of the images and videos. With Audio Clip Mixer, I can arrange the sound to be perfectly in place from the other sound, so I can lower the clip sound to make sure the audience can hear my voice better. The shots I only used one shot, which was the long shot. I was planning to redo another shot, but I didn't have enough time because I was ill, unfortunately. I don't have more shots, but I wish I did. Self-evaluation. I really enjoyed making this documentary because it's my favourite topic. Game art, and I like game art. It's what I want to do for my future. I'm glad I chose this topic because in everything in media, creative media, this is the one topic I know most. My strengths are the editing process. I like looking through all those clips of games and mashing them up together to make like a big trailer of games the audience wanted to see. My weakness, I would say, is my speaking to the camera. I need to start being more enthusiastic, more excitement, because it'll sound more interesting to get the audience to watch it and stay watching it. With mashing the videos together, I definitely think I was really good at that because I like the way how I was looking through every trailer and syncing them up to each part to mash them up. Every time they change, I mash them up to the words I say. I am already out of my comfort zone. I just mostly need to work on myself and make myself be more better in front of a camera speaking. I learned how to get intros for my videos and I want to learn myself on how to make my own design intro for my videos. This is a peer assessment from a friend who has watched the video. The strongest. My friend says that there is a lot of images and videos, which I really like about your video of a game design art documentary, and says the editing is really good. This is the next one, which is a weakest point. My friend says that he would think that it would be good if I was in the video for most of the time, rather than too much video or images. I definitely think that the video went really good because I'm actually proud of it because that was the video that I worked really hard on getting everything together. There was one problem when I was editing. Sometimes the videos didn't match up to the words I was saying. So when I was talking about Fortnite, the videos came in a bit late. So I had to redo the entire editing, put everything back in place to the way they are. It took me a while, but I managed to get it done. My friends think it's really good, the video, because some of them say that it was more better that I just used the videos and like images and videos of games and with me in the background. They said I could have been a bit more enthusiastic, talk a bit with excitement, because it's my favourite topic. And when I was filming, it was a lot more easier to do the editing. I need to definitely work on sitting in front of a camera and start being a bit more enthusiastic about the topic. To like draw the audience in, make them want to be interested in watching it and learn what game design is. And what I chose to do with this video was to aim at teenagers who wanted to become game art and what they will experience when they start doing it for their course and as a future. This is it for my evaluation. Thanks for watching.